After surprising my wife with a new Lambo, I discovered her participating in a swinger party. Be me, 32-year-old Jason Miller, living the dream, both financially and personally. Basically the perfect Instagram life. Financial analyst at Big Corp in San Diego, making 100K plus a year. Live in fancy area, drive expensive car. Zero sacrifices on pleasure. Working with numbers is my thing. Find patterns and turn dry data into profit. Always believed healthy body is key to success. Hit the gym 5 times a week. Give it my all. Tried all types of workouts. Settled on yoga, running, and fitness. Perfect combo for me. Gives me tons of energy. Body is my temple. Constantly improving and maintaining it. Have another hobby turned passion. Run a fitness blog. Share my experience. Talk about training, nutrition, recovery. Small but loyal audience. People appreciate my advice. Gives me extra motivation to keep developing. Life seems ideal. Prestigious job, healthy body, interesting hobby. Feel like I've achieved everything I dreamed of as a kid, but something's missing. That feeling of fullness everyone talks about. Then I meet her, Lana. Bursts into my life like a hurricane, complete opposite of me. Spontaneous, emotional, lives in the moment. Her energy infects me, makes me see the world differently. Our meeting is totally random. Sitting in my favorite coffee shop, working on another blog post. She storms in talking on the phone, trying to find something in her bag at the same time, crashes straight into my table, knocks over my coffee. Should be angry, but can't. Her sincere apology and charming smile melt my heart instantly. We start talking, realize I'm lost. Lana is an artist, sees beauty in the most ordinary things. Her view of the world is so fresh and unusual. Can't get enough of our conversations. Exchange numbers? First time in forever, feel excited typing a message to a girl. Our relationship develops rapidly. We're so different, but that's what attracts us to each other. I teach her discipline and goal setting. She shows me how to enjoy the moment, see beauty in little things. Feels like we complement each other perfectly. But the longer we're together, notice Lana starting to change. Begins to take interest in my finances, asks for expensive gifts. At first chalk it up to her artistic nature. Desire for a beautiful life. Can afford it and want to make her happy. But deep inside, unpleasant feeling. Something's wrong. Try to ignore these thoughts. Isn't this what I wanted? Beautiful bright girl next to me. Makes me feel alive. Looking back, should have noticed first signs of impending storm. But blind from love. Don't want to see what's happening right under my nose. Sure, I found my soulmate. Nothing could destroy my faith in our bright future. How wrong I was at that moment. Relationship with Lana develops rapidly, like we're trying to make up for lost time. Every day filled with new impressions and emotions I never even suspected before. Lana opens up a world for me, with no place for routine and boring everyday life. Teaches me to enjoy the moment. See beauty in little things I never thought about before. My strict daily routine becomes more flexible. Allow myself spontaneous decisions and unexpected adventures. Her passion for art infects me. Start attending exhibitions I'd never heard of before. Discover new directions in painting and sculpture. Weekends now turn into small trips to cozy California towns and wild beaches. Happier than ever before. Can't imagine life without Lana. Thoughts about the future come more often. Begin to think about proposing. Choosing the ring takes several weeks. Want it to be as unique and vibrant as Lana herself. Settle on a vintage ring with a rare pink diamond. Think it perfectly reflects her personality. Ring is just the beginning. Want Lana's every day to be special, filled with joy and love. Don't skimp on gifts. Try to please her every desire. Designer bags she dreams of. Sudden weekends at luxury spa hotels. Exclusive jewelry from famous jewelers. Try to satisfy her every whim. Every enthusiastic exclamation of Lana, every happy smile fills me with pride and satisfaction. Plan most grandiose gift to give Lana along with marriage proposal. Car of her dreams, pink Lamborghini Aventador. Remember day we passed by car dealership? We'll probably never forget it. Lana sees this car, literally freezes in place. Her eyes light up. Says it's the most beautiful car she's ever seen. From that moment, start saving money and planning purchase. Not easy even with my high income, but ready to do anything for Lana. Imagine leading her to garage blindfolded. How she'd be surprised seeing this luxurious car. How she'd throw herself on my neck with happiness. Then I'd get down on one knee and take out the ring. Thoughts warm me, make me work even harder to make dream come true. Sure, we'd have a long and happy life together, but the more I try to please Lana, the more she seems to expect from me. Her requests grow. Gratitude for gifts becomes more restrained. Try not to pay attention. Attribute it to her artistic temperament. One day, Lana mentions her friends going to some kind of party. Says it's just a bachelorette party, nothing special. Something in her voice makes me wary. For first time in our relationship, Feel she's not telling me something. Try to ask for more details, but Lana definitely turns conversation to another topic. Says she'll be studying for important exam that evening, needs to concentrate. Don't insist. But unpleasant feeling in chest doesn't go away. Little did I know then this seemingly innocent lie would be beginning of end of our relationship. Fate was preparing cruel blow for me. Had no idea how painful it would be. Weeks pass after conversation about party. Try to put suspicions out of head, but they persistently return, poisoning our relationship. Lana begins to stay late more often. Explains by preparing for exams and meeting friends. Want to believe her. But something's changed in her behavior, in the way she looks at me. One evening, having dinner at her favorite restaurant, Lana receives a text, quickly reads it. Strange expression flashes across her face, mixture of excitement and guilt. Ask if everything's okay, Lana replies. Her friend Emily invited her to bachelorette party that weekend. Speaks quickly, avoiding my gaze. Alarms me even more. Ask for details, Lana reluctantly says. Party will be in some elite club. Insists it's just ordinary meeting of friends. Nothing special. Something in her voice, way she nervously fiddles with napkin, makes me feel she's not telling me everything. Decide to press a little, ask if she happens to know name of club. Lana hesitates for second, then says she doesn't remember exactly. Completely unlike her. She usually remembers such details. My anxiety grows by minute. Offer to give her ride to party, but Lana categorically refuses, says Emily. We'll pick her up and they'll go together. Her insistence on this matter only increases my suspicions. On day of party, Lana unusually nervous. Spends long time choosing outfit, changes hairstyle several times. When I ask if it's too much for regular swinger party, she just brushes it off, says she just wants to look good. Before leaving, Lana suddenly changes her story. Says she remembered important exam next week, decided to stay home to study. Her voice sounds uncertain and I know she's lying. Pretend to believe her, but inside seething with suspicion and resentment. As soon as doctor closes behind Lana, rush to computer. Have to find out truth. Spend several hours combing social networks of Lana and her friends, trying to find at least some information about mysterious party. Come across Emily's post that gives me chills. Emily writes about upcoming special party at private club. Doesn't name it directly, but hints more than transparent. It's not just a party, it's a swingers party. My world collapses in an instant. Lana, my Lana, who I was planning to propose to, lied to me. She didn't study for exam. She went to party where people were exchanging partners. Can't believe it, refused to do it. But everything falls into place. Begin to notice her strange behavior, nervousness, and lies day after day. Terrible suspicion begins to flare up inside me. Could Lana really be cheating on me after everything I'd done for her? Is it really possible all our relationships, all my feelings and plans for future, expensive gifts I gave her, just an illusion? Don't know what to do next, but one thing I know for sure. Have to find out truth at any cost, no matter how painful it is. This night becomes beginning of my personal hell. Can neither sleep nor eat. All thoughts about Lana and what she could be doing at this party. Feel my heart breaking into 1,000 pieces. But that's just beginning. Don't realize at time how deep rabbit hole I'm starting to go down. Next few days turn into real nightmare. Can't concentrate on work. Constantly check Lana's phone when she's not looking. Spend every free minute exploring her social networks, trying to find clues. Lana behaves as usual, but now notice falseness in her every word. Understand need to act more decisively? Opportunity presents itself when Lana leaves laptop at home. Never stooped to this level before, but now need truth. With trembling hands, enter password accidentally spotted few days ago. What I discover surpasses worst fears. Find correspondence with organizers of that party in Lana's mail. Not first time Lana, regular participant in these events. Open file after file, letter after letter. Each new discovery like stab in heart. Find photographs, lots of them. Lana in company of different men, faces blurred but recognize her instantly. She looks happy, carefree, completely different from Lana I know. Videos too, can't bring myself to watch them all. Few seconds enough to understand Lana betrayed me, not with one man, but several. Feel like world collapsing. All our joint plans, dreams about future, everything turned out to be lie. Find dates for future meetings in her calendar. She planned to continue this, to continue deceiving me. Find correspondence with friends where Lana brags about her adventures. Calls me naive, tells how easy it is to manipulate me. Among contacts, find names of several men she regularly communicates with. Her regular partners at these parties spend whole night collecting and systematizing evidence of Lana's betrayal. Part of me still hoping to find something to explain everything. But more I search, more obvious bitter truth becomes. By morning, have enough information to leave Lana not single chance for acquittal. No names, dates, places, Know more about her lies than I wanted to know. When first rays of sun enter room, sit staring into emptiness. Physically exhausted, but emotionally feel strangely empty. Shock, anger, pain, everything mixed into dull numbness. Lana still sleeping in bedroom, unaware her double life exposed. Sit in living room, holding printouts of evidence of her infidelity. Think about how one night can change your whole life. Know I have to confront Lana, but before that, need to decide what to do next. Don't understand whether to just forgive her or take revenge. So far, know only one thing. Our relationship will never be same. Ahead lies difficult conversation and even more difficult decisions. But at that moment, sitting in pre-dawn silence, feels strange sense of relief. No matter how painful truth is, still better than living lie. Take deep breath, preparing for inevitable conversation with Lana. Thoughts confused, but know one thing for sure. My life will never be same. Lana's betrayal changed everything. Hear her start to move in bedroom. Moment of truth approaching. Gathering all resolve, stand up and head towards bedroom door. Time to put end to these lies. Morning after night investigation hardest in life. Look at sleeping Lana. Don't recognize her at all. How can she sleep peacefully after everything she's done? Storm of emotions raging inside, outwardly try to remain calm. Lana wakes up, kisses me like nothing happened, barely restrained from flinching away. All-day play role of unsuspecting boyfriend. Smile, joke, discuss plans for weekend. Decision brewing inside, can't let this situation go. Lana doesn't deserve easy way out. Should feel same pain she caused me. Evening comes, Lana falls asleep. Begin developing revenge plan. First step, gather more information. Decide to hire private detective. Need irrefutable proof of her infidelity. Contact detective agency in morning, explain situation. They promise full report in a week. Week of pure torture begins. Continue playing role of loving boyfriend while seething with rage inside. Every time Lana says she's late at work, know she's lying. Remain silent, waiting for results of investigation. Can't concentrate at work. Thoughts constantly return to Lana's betrayal. Start making list of everything she received from me during relationship. Expensive gifts, paid bills, travel. All seems like joke now. She took advantage of my generosity while having fun with other men. Decide to take everything from her. Every item, every gift. She'll be left empty-handed, but not enough. Want her to feel as humiliated as I felt. Start researching her past, family, friends, looking for weaknesses to exploit. Discover Lana got job in prestigious company thanks to father's recommendation. Excellent target for revenge. Develop plan to ruin her reputation at work. Anonymous letter to management with evidence of immoral behavior could do trick. Learn Lana studying for important exam to advance career. Start looking for ways to stop her from passing. Perhaps anonymous call to examination committee with accusations of cheating? Every evening after Lana falls asleep, spend hours refining plan. Think through every detail, every step. Know what I'm doing might seem cruel, but doesn't she deserve it with her betrayal? Week later, detective gives full report. Evidence irrefutable. Photos, videos, recordings of conversations. Confirms worst fears. Lana didn't just cheat once. Led double life for many months. Spend whole night studying report. Each page like knife to heart. Pain strengthens resolve. Won't rest until I ruin Lana's life. Same way she ruined mine. Start small, change passwords on all joint accounts. Cancel order for engagement ring. Buy safe to hide valuables instead. Contact attorney to find out my rights. Want to be sure acting within law? Every day add new details to plan. Becomes almost obsession. Start working out at gym with vengeance. Physical activity helps cope with emotions. Lana notices changes in behavior. Asks if everything okay. Answer, it's just a lot of work. She seems to believe or doesn't want to dig deeper. Sometimes, looking at her, feel pang of regret. We were once very happy. Then remember photographs from detective's report. Regret gives way to cold determination. Save money into separate account. Might be needed for plan. Follow Lana every time she goes to meet friends. Collect more evidence. Install listening device in apartment. Want to know her every move, every word. Perhaps illegal but can't stop anymore. Revenge becomes meaning of life. Only thing keeping me afloat in sea of pain and betrayal. No time to act will soon come, waiting for right moment. Lana has no idea her world will soon collapse. She continues to live as if nothing happened. I wait, patiently and methodically, prepare for day when I can finally avenge my broken heart. Every morning wake up with thought of revenge. Every evening fall asleep imagining how Lana's life will collapse. Know my actions will change me but cannot turn back. Path of revenge chosen. Ready to go through to end, no matter the cost. Day comes to put revenge plan into action. Lana leaves for work, unaware her life about to change forever. Start with anonymous letter to her company's HR department. Describe in detail Lana's immoral behavior. Attach party photographs. No company cares about reputation. Can't ignore such scandal. Hour after sending letter, Lana calls crying. Call to authorities. Pretend to be surprised and worried. Inside, feel gloomy satisfaction. Lana returns home early, shocked and suspended from work during investigation. Hug her, whisper words of comfort. Every touch now disgusts me. Lana doesn't understand how company knew about her adventures. In panic, afraid of losing job. Suggest she focus on studying for upcoming exam. She doesn't know failure awaits her here too. Next day, anonymously contact exam committee. Hint at evidence Lana planning to cheat on exam. No commission will take this seriously. Can't risk institution's reputation. Lana prepares for exam, unaware of threat. Drive her to exam venue. Wish her luck knowing it won't help. Few hours later, Lana returns in tears. Accused of attempting to deceive. Not allowed to take exam. Doesn't understand why this is happening. Console her, saying everything will work out. Inside, no, this is just the beginning. Next day, Lana receives call from company. Fired citing violation of corporate ethics. She's broken. Career built over years. Collapses overnight. Watch her suffer, feeling strange mixture of satisfaction and emptiness. Revenge not as sweet as expected. Lana tries to understand who could treat her so cruelly. No idea culprit of all troubles sitting nearby. Continue playing role of caring boyfriend. Console her, support her, promise everything will be fine. Every word of support a lie. Know this just beginning of her downfall. Lana starts looking for new job, rejected everywhere. Made sure her reputation tarnished. She doesn't understand why luck turned away. Why everything achieved suddenly crumbles like house of cards. See her suffer, part of me wants to stop. But memories of betrayal don't let me stop. Lana becomes depressed, stops taking care of herself. Lies in bed for hours, looking at ceiling. Watch her fall, feeling strangely empty. Revenge doesn't bring relief expected. Sometimes, looking at Lana suffering, feel pang of conscience. Then remember her betrayal, pity disappears. Month passes, Lana still can't find job. Savings dwindling and no hurry to offer financial help. She starts selling designer items to pay bills. Silently watch without interfering. Every day see her sink deeper into despair. Fight temptation to tell her truth. Lana begins to suspect misfortunes not accidental. Feels someone deliberately ruining her life. See fear in her eyes when she talks about it. Continue to play role of loving, unsuspecting boyfriend. Hear her crying at night thinking I'm asleep. Resolve almost wavers, then remember betrayals. Heart turns to stone again. Remind myself she deserves it. Lana seeks support from friends. Make sure they know about her adventures. Social circle narrows. Friends turn away one by one, not wanting to get involved with person with tarnished reputation. Watch her become increasingly isolated. Her dependence on me, only person still around, grows. Sometimes feel like gone too far. Revenge turned me into monster I wouldn't recognize. Too late to stop. Have to see this through to end. Lana talks about moving to another city to start over. No, can't let this happen. Begin planning next stage of revenge. Career and reputation destroyed. Time to hit where it hurts most. Her family. Start collecting information about Lana's father's business. Looking for weaknesses to exploit. Lana has no idea about plans. Still believes I'm only person she can trust. Feel myself getting colder every day. Revenge changing me. Turning into person I don't know. Sometimes looking in mirror. Don't recognize myself. Where did successful, confident man I used to be go? No turning back. Come too far to stop. Lana talks about how lucky she is to have understanding boyfriend. Every word like knife in heart. No moment will soon come to reveal truth. For now, continue game. Every day a challenge. Increasingly difficult to pretend to be loving partner. Hatred seething inside. No, have to see it through. Revenge only thing keeping me afloat. Life will never be same when it's over. No turning back. Decide to act on Lana's lovers too. Find information about one named Mark. Successful young businessman. Dig deeper. Discover Mark has girlfriend named Emily. Emily is daughter of influential businessman. Thanks to her, Mark received high position in her father's company. Perfect target for revenge. Create fake email account. Carefully select incriminating photos and videos. Write letter to Emily, full of sympathy and outrage at Mark's behavior. Pretend to be friend who can't remain silent. Press submit button. Feel rush of adrenaline. Wheel of revenge in motion again. Emily shocked. Thanks for information, asks for more details. Respond with more evidence. Choose every word carefully. Next day, scandal breaks out in Mark's office. Emily comes there, makes scene. Imagine Mark trying to justify himself. Colleagues looking at him. Picture brings satisfaction. Couple days later, Mark fired. Company can't afford such scandal. Grim satisfaction, Mark loses relationship and career built through deception. Lana, shocked to hear news about Mark, doesn't understand how all this related to her own problems. Pretend to be surprised and sympathetic? Inside, rejoice seeing lives of those who hurt me crumbling. Mark tries to contact Lana, suspects she could be cause of problems. Lana, in panic, doesn't understand why past suddenly haunting her. Reassure her, saying it's just coincidence. Inside, enjoy her fear and confusion. Watch Lana and Mark's lives fall apart. Gives strange satisfaction. Know what doing is immoral but can't stop. Revenge became obsession. Sometimes at night, conscience torments me. Wake up in cold sweat thinking about consequences of actions. But then remember how Lana betrayed me. How Mark participated in destruction of my life. Determination returns. Start planning next step. Who else deserves punishment? Who else to take revenge on? Lana becomes more suspicious. Feels all these events can't be accident. See fear in her eyes when she speaks about suspicions. Continue to play role of innocent and understanding boyfriend. Every day a challenge. Increasingly difficult to pretend. Feel myself changing. Revenge turning me into person. I previously despised. Can't stop anymore. Gone too far. All that remains is to go to end. For me, revenge not enough. Thirst for vengeance demands more. Remember men Lana cheated with. They deserve punishment too. Focus on neighbor Alex, always disliked him. Too smug, constantly parks in my spot. Lives an apartment above, throws noisy parties. Knowing about connection with Lana, hate him even more. Observe Alex, study his daily routine. Often returns home late, tipsy, has expensive sports car he's proud of. Parks right under our windows. Perfect target for revenge. Hitting favorite toy will be painful blow to ego. Buy set of tools and dark clothes, wait for right moment. Friday evening, Alex leaves for party, car in usual place. Wait until dark. Most neighbors gone home. Heart pounding with excitement and fear. Put on dark sweatshirt, pull up hood, go down to parking lot. Approach Alex's car, hands shaking. Part of me doesn't believe I'm actually doing this. Memories of Lana's betrayal and Alex's annoying behavior give resolve. Puncture all 4 tires methodically. Adrenaline rushing through blood, drowning out voice of reason. Nearly caught by passing car, hide in bushes. Return to apartment, strange mixture of fear and euphoria. Can't sleep rest of night, listen to every sound. Morning wake to loud curses. Alex kicking flat tires in rage. Watch scene with grim satisfaction. Alex furious, screaming and waving arms. Neighbors begin to look out windows, some openly gloat. Alex calls tow truck and taxi, spends entire day solving car problems. Try to behave as usual, but inside jubilant. Revenge sweeter than expected. Lana notices high spirits, attribute to successful work project. Evening, Alex knocks on door, asks if we saw anything suspicious. Feigns surprise and sympathy, enjoying his upset look. Lana offers help. Alex refuses. See them exchange quick glances. Fuels rage even more. After Alex leaves, Lana notices I'm tense. Lie about being tired from work. Already planning next step, flat tires just beginning. Collect information about Alex's work friends, habits. Look for new ways to complicate his life. Week later, Alex throws another noisy party. Anonymously call police, report noise and possible drug use. Watch from window as police go up to Alex's apartment. Party ends abruptly. Guests run away. Alex, taken to police station, shouts it's some kind of mistake. Next day, all neighbors talk about incident. Many grateful for silence. Lana, surprised, tries to defend Alex. Her reaction strengthens resolve. See, she still cares about former lovers. Alex returns home 2 days later, looks exhausted and angry. Can hardly contain smile at sight of his condition. No, have to be careful, but can't stop. Revenge becomes obsession. Think of new ways to make Alex's life difficult every day. Spread rumors among neighbors. Hint at dubious connections and illegal dealings. Atmosphere in house becomes hostile towards Alex. People avoid him. Watch him become increasingly isolated and paranoid. Gives strange satisfaction. Lana tries to defend Alex, says people too hard on him. Her words add fuel to rage. Begin to plan more serious measures. Want Alex to completely disappear from our lives? After dealing with Mark and Alex, feel strangely empty. Revenge doesn't bring satisfaction expected. Open detectives report again. Study information about Lana's other lovers. Every name, every photograph sends into fit of rage. Imagine ruining lives of each of them. One successful lawyer. Think about undermining reputation, depriving of license. Another owns small business. Imagine ruining company, leaving without livelihood. Third, married with children. Consider telling wife about husband's adventures. Sit for hours devising revenge plans for each. Each scenario more brutal than last. Imagine them losing jobs, families, reputations, lives falling apart just like mine did. But more I think about it, more tired I feel. Revenge begins to seem pointless. Remember what kind of person I used to be. Successful, self-confident, with plans for future. Now turned into revenge-obsessed paranoid. Barely recognize self in mirror. Lana notices changes in behavior, keeps asking if I'm okay. Brush off questions, but inside no teetering on brink of breakdown. Revenge consumed me completely. One evening, planning next act of retaliation, catch myself thinking, why am I doing this? Thought takes by surprise. For first time in long time, think about motives of actions. Will revenge really make me happier? Give back what I lost? Heal my pain? Think about Mark and Alex, their lives ruined. But did that make me feel any better? No, still feel same pain, same disappointment. Revenge brought no relief. Think about other men on list. Is it worth spending life trying to destroy them? Suddenly, whole idea seems childish and pointless. Feel shame for actions. Remember father's words. The best revenge is a life well lived. Words acquire new meaning. Maybe instead of destroying other people's lives, should focus on own. Look at photos of Lana's other lovers. Suddenly don't seem like monsters anymore. Ordinary people who made mistake. Same as Lana did. Same as I did when immersed in revenge. Think about how much time and energy spent planning revenge. How many opportunities missed, instead of moving forward, stuck in past, allowing resentment and anger to rule life. Remember previous hobbies, plans made before meeting Lana. All seem so far away. Maybe time to get back to what really matters? To self-development, to building new life? Look at watch well after midnight. Lana sleeping in next room, unaware of my torment. Feel extremely tired, not physical but emotional. Tired of playing vigilante. Decide had enough. Stop wasting life destroying others. Time to start restoring own. Decision brings unexpected relief, like heavy weight lifted from shoulders. Understand it won't be easy. Old grievances won't disappear overnight, but ready to work on myself. For first time in long time, feel hope. Hope that can overcome this dark period in life. Decide to start small in morning. Make appointment with psychologist. Perhaps professional help is what I need. Think about resuming exercise. Remember abandoned fitness blog. Maybe should return to this project? Thoughts of future that don't involve revenge seem strange but exhilarating. Feel surge of energy. Still issues to resolve. Main one, what to do with Lana. No, can't just forget her betrayal. Maybe time to talk to her openly? Should I tell her what I know? Hear her version of events? Not sure ready for this conversation. But no, sooner or later it must take place. Otherwise we'll both continue to live lie. Think about how Lana would react when she finds out about my actions. About what I did with Mark and Alex. Thought brings feeling of shame. Understand my actions no better than her betrayals. Perhaps honesty first step to healing? For both of us? Don't know if we can maintain relationship after everything that happened. Not sure I want it. But know for sure don't want to live with this heaviness in soul anymore. Don't want to be person obsessed with revenge. Decide to give myself time. Time to sort out feelings, desires. For now, focus on self. On restoring what was destroyed in pursuit of revenge. Understand it won't be easy. Old habits and thoughts won't disappear overnight. But ready to work on self. Ready to go back to being person I once was. Man I could be proud of. Person able to move forward despite past grievances. No long road ahead, but for first time in long time, feel going in right direction. Revenge no longer seems like goal. Now goal is to restore own life. Know this decision will change everything. Relationship with Lana, future self. Ready for these changes. Ready to start new chapter of life. Chapter unclouded by thirst for revenge. Take deep breath. Feeling tension of past months begin to release. For first time in long time, feel at peace. Tomorrow, new day will begin. We'll meet it as new person. Man who chose life over revenge. Be me, Jason. 6 months after deciding to leave revenge behind. Daily training become integral part of life. Gym turned into place of power. Healing soul while working on body. Got myself into best shape of life. One day, finishing regular program, notice her, new girl, looks confused among exercise equipment. Usually, don't pay attention to other visitors, but something about her catches eye. Maybe genuine smile as she tries to figure out treadmill settings, or focused look studying training plan. Approach her without thinking. Hey, do you need help? She turns, see most beautiful green eyes ever. Yes, that would be great, she replies gratefully. Her name's Emily, recently moved to city. Decided to take up fitness to cope with stress of moving. Offer to help create training program. Emily agrees happily. We set up to meet next day. All evening can't get meeting out of head. First time in long time, feel excitement and anticipation. Next day, arrive at gym earlier than usual. Feeling nervous like teenager about to go on first date. Emily shows up exactly on time. Her smile lights up entire room. Feel heart skip beat. Start with basics, show correct exercise technique. Talk about importance of warm-up and stretching. Emily, attentive student, grasps everything quickly, not afraid to ask questions. Time flies by. Realize don't want communication to end. Gather courage. Suggest drinking protein shake at gym cafe. Emily agrees. We continue talking. Turns out we have a lot in common. Emily also works in finance, recently got promotion. Reason for her move. Talk about work, sports, books. Feel like could talk to her for hours. For first time in long time, don't think about Lana, betrayal, pain. All seems distant and unimportant. As we say goodbye, no want to see Emily again, and not just in gym. Following weeks fly by like one day. Emily and I continue meeting in gym, but communication goes beyond. Go to cinema, walk in park, visit exhibitions. Each meeting reveals new facets of Emily. Learn she loves cooking, dreams of opening own cafe, volunteers at animal shelter on weekends. Emily incredibly kind and sympathetic. Her optimism and energy charge me, make look at world differently. Gradually notice feelings for Emily becoming deeper, more than just friendship. But with this comes fear. Memories of Lana's betrayal still fresh. Afraid to open heart again, afraid to be vulnerable. Emily seems to sense my doubts. Doesn't rush things, gives time to sort out feelings. One evening, walking along embankment, Emily takes my hand. Simple gesture seems to awaken from long sleep. Realize don't want to be afraid anymore. Don't want past to control present and future. Decide to tell Emily whole truth. About Lana, about betrayal, about my fears and doubts. We talk all night. Emily listens attentively without interrupting, only occasionally squeezing my hand in support. When finished story, feel incredible relief, like heavy weight lifted from shoulders. Emily doesn't judge or give advice, just hugs me and says, "Thank you for trusting me." At that moment, realize I've fallen in love. Love truly, strongly, and deeply. This love completely different from feelings for Lana. Calmer, deeper, more aware. No longer seek salvation from loneliness or confirmation of worth in relationships. Just want to be close to Emily. Share her joys and sorrows. Our relationship develops slowly but surely. Take our time, enjoying every moment spent together. Emily teaches me to trust again. With her honesty, openness, shows not all relationships doomed to betrayal. Notice how I change around her, becoming softer, kinder, more open to world. Fear of being deceived gradually recedes, learning to believe again, to love again, to be vulnerable again. Of course, sometimes still have doubts. At such moments, honestly talk about it to Emily. Every time she finds right words to calm me. Her patience and understanding help overcome fears. 6 months pass since first meeting at gym. During this time, Emily becomes integral part of my life. Realize ready to move on, ready to build new relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. Experience with Lana taught lot, but most importantly, led me to Emily. Grateful to fate for this. Now, looking into future, no longer feel fear. Ready for new adventures, new challenges, new love. Know that together with Emily can overcome any difficulties. Because our feelings real, sincere, and strong, for first time in long time feel truly happy. Although now find it much harder to trust girls, still decided to trust again. Realize if don't trust people, unlikely to find true happiness. Firmly convinced need to try to give another chance. First of all to myself. Year passes since meeting Emily. Happiest year of life. Our relationship develops naturally and harmoniously. Complement each other, support in difficult moments, rejoice in successes. Move in together 6 months after start of relationship. Decision easy for us, both felt ready for this step. Our home becomes real refuge, place where can be ourselves. Atmosphere of love and mutual understanding reigns. Emily makes dream come true. Opens small cafe. Help her as much as can. Together turn place into cozy corner for townspeople. My fitness blog gaining momentum. Stories of overcoming adversity through sport resonate with more and more people. Emily and I often train together. These activities together become another way to strengthen our connection. Seems like life finally getting better. Feel happy, confident, ready for new achievements. But sometimes ghosts of past remind of themselves. Lana doesn't want to let go so easily. First call from her comes 3 months after separation. Number unfamiliar, but immediately recognize her voice. Lana cries into phone, says I ruined her life. After my cruel act, she can't find place for herself. Listen in silence, then calmly explain, don't want to continue communication. Block number, but Lana doesn't give up. Calls from different numbers, writes from fake accounts on social networks. Each time messages full of accusations and reproaches, either begs to come back or threatens to tell everyone about my cruelty. At first, these calls and messages unsettle me. Feel guilty. Doubts begin to gnaw again. But Emily there. Supports me, helps cope with emotions, reminds how far I've come. Gradually learn not to react to Lana's attempts to contact. Block every new number without hesitation. Emily suggests calling police if harassment continues, but so far don't see need for this. Understand Lana acting out of pain and despair, but also know not responsible for her feelings and actions. Every time Lana tries to invade my life, become even more convinced of correctness of decision to break up. Contrast between toxic relationship with Lana and healthy relationship with Emily Stark. Feel safe with Emily. Can be vulnerable. Share fears and doubts without fear of being judged. Emily and I often talk about future, about how we see our relationship in 5, 10, 20 years. These conversations don't scare me like they used to. On contrary, look forward to every new day with Emily. Plan trips. Dream of owning our own home. Discuss possibility of having children in future. Every day, thank fate for bringing me and Emily together. For giving chance to discover what real healthy relationship could be. Lana continues to periodically remind herself, but her calls and messages no longer have same power as before. Learn to see them as reminders of how far I've come, how much my life has changed for better. Emily suggests changing phone number to finally get rid of unwanted contacts. Agree, realizing this right decision. New number becomes another symbol of new life. Life in which no place for toxic relationships and painful memories. Emily and I continue to grow together, support each other in careers, and inspire each other to new achievements. Her cafe becomes popular place in city. My blog grows into online platform for those who want to change lives through sports. Find time to train together, travel, spend simple evenings at home watching favorite films. Every day wake up feeling grateful. For Emily, for our relationship, for opportunity to be happy. Lana slowly becoming distant memory. Her attempts to contact become less and less frequent. Hope she can move on too. Find strength to leave past and past and start new life. Emily and I often discuss my experience with Lana, not as painful memory, but as important lesson that made me who I am. Emily helps understand shouldn't be ashamed of past, that it part of my story that led to true happiness. After a year and a half of dating, proposed to Emily. Spontaneous decision made during morning jog in park. Emily bursts into tears and says yes. At that moment, realize finally found what always dreamed of. True love and partnership. Decide not to rush into getting married. Enjoy engagement. Plan for future. Continue to grow together and separately. On day of engagement, receive last message from Lana. Writes that she finally realized her mistakes and letting me go. Message doesn't evoke any strong emotions. Just feel relieved and hopeful that Lana can actually move on. Show message to Emily. We discuss it. Once again amazed at her wisdom and understanding. Emily suggests answering Lana. Thank for understanding and wish her all the best. Agree, feeling that it's right. After sending short but sincere message to Lana, feel final page of that chapter of life closing. Now completely ready for new chapter. Chapter Emily and I will write together. Looking back, realize all trials not in vain. They led to real happiness, to understanding self and desires. Learn to value honesty and openness in relationships. Learn to trust and be worthy of trust. With Emily, every day filled with love and understanding. Grow together, support each other, become better versions of ourselves. Know many challenges lie ahead, but now not afraid of difficulties. Know that together can handle anything. Life taught that true love not fairy tale. It's about daily work, respect, support, and willingness to be vulnerable. Grateful for this lesson, for opportunity to experience true happiness next to person who understands and accepts completely. Every day wake up smiling, knowing Emily next to me. Every day fall asleep thinking about how lucky I am. Future unknown, but bright and promising. Ready to face it with open heart, hand in hand with loved one. Although difficult to trust girls after past experiences, still decided to trust again. Realize if don't trust people, unlikely to find true happiness. Firmly convinced, need to try to give another chance. First of all to myself. I was broken, but I got revenge and I get better.